Yeah, man. Like, I don't know whoever came up with Black Man Don't Cheat, but it is, like you said, to you, in your personal opinion or in your personal experiences, Black man do cheat, and or even just in general, like you just said, all men cheat just in general. You get what I'm
Doesn't
trying to say?
matter. Doesn't matter.
Going back to comedy, yeah.
Okay.
So even touching on the UK scene at the moment, like for
Mm.
you as a female, how are you finding like navigating through the comedy scene, the UK comedy scene? Talk to me. How's your experiences, just in general?
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay. Women do get a hard rap though.
yeah.
Let's face it, women are not as funny as men. Like, that's just me. That's my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like, women can be funny,
Yeah.
but I also feel that a lot of the female comics tend to talk about the same thing,
Oh,
and it gets a bit boring. It's like, oh, how much you hate men, periods, and just general, just family life. And I'm just like, why don't you talk about other stuff?
mm,
It's always like, oh, let me just wait. Let me just see how long it's gonna take for her to say how much she hates men, or how long she's gonna talk about, oh, men have periods or something. Like, it's always the same shit.
yeah.
I try and do my comedy different on real life experiences.
I hear you.
But I mean, no hate towards any female comics, but there are quite a few that just do the same topic
The
again
same
and
topic,
again,
yeah.
and that's what brings it down a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like women are too. I don't even know how to explain it. They care too much about what people think. Guys will go out there, they'll be goofy, they'll be weird, they'll say it how it is completely themselves. Women are always like, oh, I don't want to be judged. So then they hold themselves back. That's what I feel anyway. I don't give a shit, but that's just me.
Aye. And me, I like, obviously, the older I get, especially, yeah, like learning about myself even more in different ways, yeah.
Yeah.
I like to kind of try, like, authentically to study other people as well, people's behaviors and personalities and shit like that. So, comparing the US to the UK, yeah, like our sense of humor, the way we are, obviously, when it comes to entertainment, all of these things, like. Why do you think about why do you think till this day, yeah, comedy wise, obviously because America's bigger as well, and that's America's got much bigger scene and whatnot, more
Yeah.
comedians and stuff like that. But sense of humor wise, obviously this is predominantly a lot of the big acts in a lot of big comedians here, like most of them are white, innit? White guys, they're big comedians. Obviously we've got more Gilligan and things are slowly starting to change. But we've got quite a lot of white comedians. So just my question to you, yeah, in terms of like sense of humor, yeah, do you feel like the reason why maybe we don't have more like even female comedians and just a lot more comedians from different backgrounds, more of them in the UK like blowing. Obviously, like I'm saying, slowly people are coming up back. You see the way America is and the way America's been for years and years. Do you feel like that has got something to do with like the sense of humor of the country we live in? Because obviously America, they're just more open to a lot of more with people like Dave Chappelle and all of these things. And so my question is to just go full circle. Do you think the reason why more comedians like are not really still not really like blowing because of the sense of humor we've got in this country compared to America? If I'm
It's
making any sense.
different. It's different. The American
Sorry
sense
about
of
going
humor,
so long about that question,
that's
but
alright.
yeah, I went
The
long.
American sense of humor is very different to the British sense of
Yeah.
humor. We're very sarcastic.
Yeah.
Americans don't understand sarcasm. You know, it's just different.
Yeah.
It's just different. It's really hard for a UK comedian to make it in America. There's a few that have done it, like Gina Yashari.
Yeah.
But they've had to work their fucking ass off to get there because it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do.
What about you for your comedy career in general? What are you willing? How far are you willing to go to make this thing happen? To make your comedy career happen?
Oh man.
Be honest.
I don't know if I'd ever make it. I did a couple gigs in LA when I was there.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you say I don't know if I can make it. No way.
Nah, I
don't even want those words coming out your
I
mouth.
don't think I'll make it in America. I think
Why
my
not?
sense of humor's too that we don't mesh. We don't mesh. I don't.
Nah,
think.
I think you definitely got a sense of. There's like an Asian comedian, yeah, to even show you I'm not chatting shit, yeah. I don't know if she's English, but she made it big in America. I don't know if she's Asian and she made it so big, and I think she's kind of like personality or like comedy. I don't know, and
she got a name.
She definitely has a name, but she's a woman. I don't know her name.
Asian as in like
Indian, yeah.
Or
I think Indian woman. Yeah, I'm sure she's from the UK, but maybe she just moved there and she literally because of her sense of humor, her personality per se.
Yeah, maybe.
Just made her proper. Yeah.
London Hughes has made it. I know she's not Asian, but
yeah. Who's London Hughes? I don't think I've heard of her.
I mean, I don't want to throw shade, but
yeah.
I mean, well done to her.
Well done to London Hughes, man.
Well done, London.
So conquering the UK, like, how are the circuits, man?
Sorry, I
Skirt.
never know the uses now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ever know. Probably
That's,
people.
you know what I said
Well
earlier?
done, London
Yeah.
Keys, yeah, that's
Yeah, probably even people are
Well
like,
done. Well done, London
Yeah.
Keys, to
Yeah.
what I said
That's the
earlier.
way to put it.
What I said earlier makes sense, innit?
Yeah.
That's
Thank
what
you
I
very
said.
much. Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but for those who are gonna watch the interview,
If
for
you
those who
know,
know,
you know.
if you know, you know.
Look her up, you'll get it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, one. I'm getting really curious as well. What?
I've seen one of her sets. And
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. She's. Would you say she's the female version of Dave Chappelle?
No.
With the way.
Hell to the no.
That's actually bad.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
question.
That's actually bad, man. But yeah, man, in the UK, going back to comedy as well, man. Like, obviously, I don't want to just get a bit boring to just stick on to just comedy. But even comedy, just in general, because I really want to know, like, how far you're really looking to take it, man. Like, have you acting as well, or
Well,
you know,
like, the only thing I do acting with is like for sketches and
Yeah,
things
sketches.
like that.
You make some hilarious sketches.
I don't know. I haven't been to like acting school
Yeah.
or anything like that, but it happens. It happens.
Yeah,
I mean, not gonna lie, if they offered me a part in EastEnders, I'd be like, say no more. I'm there, innit? Where's the contract?
yeah, literally,
literally.
yeah,
But that's not my focus. That's
Yeah.
not my focus. I just like making people happy.
yeah. And right now, would you say you're just going through like your comedy journey, like, you know, organically, and whatever happens, happens. You don't really have like
Yeah. No.
a specific plan. This is what I want to do
No.
by this year, or boom,
no,
boom, boom.
no.
Yeah,
I have other priorities at the moment. Comedy is in the background.
Yeah.
But once I've got that established, then I've got all the time in the world to focus on the comedy.
yeah. I hear you, man. Death. Let's talk about death.
Okay.
Obviously, all of us are gonna die one day. Like, and what are your thoughts on death in general? Are you scared of death, or
Do you know what's funny? When
Yeah.
you said deaf, I was like, yes, I am. As in deaf.
yo, death? Oh shit! No, not that death.
Yeah.
Through your ears. Yeah,
One
that's actually
pudding,
mad.
this one. Nah.
But yeah, in general, like,
Nah,
obviously,
deaf, right.
in general, I feel like even if you probably ask me or him what our thoughts of death, a lot of people have got different thoughts of death. People, because it's one of those things. Like, yeah, what are your thoughts on death in general? Like, are you scared of death, or even do you have any takes on it, just in general?
It is what it is. We'll
It is
die,
what it
we'll
is.
die. No one knows when we're gonna die. It's just gonna happen the way it's gonna happen. Just
Yeah.
live your best life and crack
Live,
on.
live your best life. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Even comedy. Like, do you think like over the last 10 to 15 years, yeah, do you see any differences, like, in terms of like how comedy maybe has changed, different
Yeah.
aspects of like how people used to be free back in the days, where it's like this freedom of speech thing I always say with like, yeah, like what kind of changes do you see within the comedy?
People
Like,
are snowflakes now.
what's a snowflake?
Someone who's so overly sensitive about everything you say. I've had complaints saying I'm offensive with my comedy. I'm just like, shut your mouth and don't come back and see me again.
You've had complaints
I've been called offensive.
after this. Obviously, you got to check out her skits. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If people have got, sorry to even cut you, if
That's
people have got to that point of like,
I'm not surprised though.
yeah, of complaining about people like,
You know cancel culture?
Yeah.
That did not exist 10 years ago.
No, it did not.
that's
It
what I'm-
didn't. When you made a joke,
Yeah.
if you were offended by it, you sat there offended by
That's
it.
Yeah.
it. That's it. You don't laugh, but that's it.
Yeah, you
I-
said
Snowflakes.
yeah. I have had someone come up to me and be like, "Oh, did you know that was quite offensive?" And I went, "Why?" I had to ask them like, "What was so offensive?"
Yeah.
She basically misconstrued everything that I said and made out that I said something else when I didn't, and I was like, "I didn't say that. Those words never left my mouth." So that sounds like a you problem. Innit?
So you both would agree. So you both would agree, like, these people have just got overly sensitive and snowflakes, like you said.
overly sensitive.
Yeah.
Overly sensitive. Literally, it's gonna come to a point where you can't call a white person, or a black person, a black person. They'll be like,
You
"Oh, we're gonna
can't.
have to call him something else."
you probably can't.
Yeah.
you, like,
Yeah.
you probably can't. There'll
Yeah.
probably be something. Oh, do you have the right to say that?
Innit? Do you have the right to say?
Isn't
Someone
the whole
got
point of
offended.
comedy?
What was it?
Isn't the whole point of comedy supposed to be not standard? It's supposed to be against
Right.
what it's
Yeah.
considered. But you.
Right. So
Yeah.
I have a joke. I'm not gonna say the joke, but within that joke,
Yeah.
I do a Chinese accent. All right, it's not the best, but it's for a point, right? Someone come up to me and said that was offensive.
Yeah.
They weren't even Chinese. I was like, why are you offended on behalf of somebody else? If I made a joke about a fat person and your best friend was fat, would you be offended on their behalf? Shut your mouth. Like,
Yeah.
literally.
That's actually. Yeah, yeah, people have got time, you know.
They've got so much time.
People have got time to be
So
offended
much
for other
time.
people. Literally. And people fucking spun me. Okay, I'm gonna be blunt. Yeah. If I was trying to be a comedian with the way people are these days, I think I'll look for another profession. Because I'll be like, bro, I can't even fucking say exactly how
Can't
I
say
can't.
what you want.
So how do you navigate around it? Do you consciously, you know, like when you do your skits and you work with other people and stuff like
Yeah.
that? Is it subconsciously or consciously sometimes when you go out to do your material? Is it like still on your mind, like to not say certain things, or how do you operate around it?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I'm like, I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
I've still got a job. Still got my house.
yeah,
What have I got to lose exactly?
yeah. And talking about blowing, boom. To you personally, look at his face.
Listen, I know we're Muslim and that, but calm down, innit?
Boom, boom. So yeah, like talking about blowing, yeah. Boom. Nah, joking. Yeah.
Leveling up.
Let me land. Yeah, let me land it because it's gonna be mad. So yeah, like blowing up. Yeah, one more time. I can't help myself. Boom. who do you think? Yeah, like talking about comedy,
Right.
like the comedy scene in the UK. Like, obviously, we've got people like Mo Gilligan have blown. Quite a few people have really like the careers have taken off. Yeah, like maybe someone who I might not know, somebody Renell might not know. Like for you, like even like the circus, that the underground circus, somebody that you might know. Like to you personally, who's the next person to blow out the UK next?
Ooh, that's a
Thank
good
fuck
question.
I landed.
That's a good question.
Boom. Sorry. Yeah.
You lot.
Sorry.
Look at this. Meant
So
to be
we'll be the
inclusive
next
out
bit.
here. Who's the next person to blow
Yeah.
up?
Because she probably works with quite a lot of comedians that we don't kind of know.
It could be between three people.
Go on, let's name them.
Chris Savage.
My nigga.
Yeah. Okay.
My brother.
You can
Yeah.
say that.
Big up Chris Savage each and every time, yeah?
Farhan Solo,
Fine, so I think
Pakistani guy.
I need to check him out, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a guy that wear glasses?
No.
Oh, cool. I
No.
think of a different guy.
And or Muhsin Yesilada, who's a Cypriot
Okay.
comedian. He's doing really well as well.
I think you're bugging, you know. You didn't even put yourself in there.
How can I put myself in their list?
Why not?
No, man, their focus right now is fully on comedy. Mine isn't.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, so those
maybe
three.
later down the line, but not right now.
Yeah, so for now you said definitely those three, yeah.
Between those three, yeah. They're making moves, man. But they're in the the other two are more in the mainstream, the white circuit.
Yeah.
So they're more likely to make it. Because
Love that.
happens. Yeah.
I love that, Nadz, man. And going back, you said you're Muslim, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Inshallah. Are you because even this question, I'm not gonna lie, I do my best to try to ask people different questions, but there's some questions that I'm always curious to ask each person to really get to see what the answer is. Like for you, like what is the difference between religion and spirituality? This question comes in two parts. What is the difference personally from you, like the difference between spirituality and religion and being religious? And two, what side do you fall more towards, like more towards the religion or spirituality first?
Nah, I'm more spiritual. Not gonna lie to you.
Talk to me.
I'm a part-time Muslim, innit? Like, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the most practicing.
Yeah.
Ramadan is my time, but I'm just keeping it real, innit?
Yeah, come on.
I'm part-time.
Yeah, man.
I should be proud of that. I should really astaghfirullah.
You should
Anyway.
you should be proud of you. You're
know what
keeping
I'm
it real
saying?
with yourself.
But I'm spiritual. Like, I just believe in being a good person.
Yeah.
First and foremost. Like, if I'm a good person, I treat people right, don't do any bad things, then, yeah, little bits and pieces from the religion does come in, but I'm more on if I'm a good person first.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, first and foremost. Even, have you tried, you see like in your family, obviously, sometimes until we get to a certain age and then our parents, when we're younger, basically, our parents try to obviously guide us in the religious route and whatever until we get to a certain point. Like, how strict are your parents still, like, kind of like, obviously you're a big woman now, you can probably do whatever you got to do, but even now, are your parents quite like still on to you about religion or not really? They let you do your thing?
My dad tries.
Yeah.
My dad. My mom's very laid back.
Big up pops.
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah,
My dad
big up
still tries,
Yeah.
but he's never really forced it in the fact that he's like, oh, you know what, you have to wear hijab or whatever, blah blah. He's mellowed out as I've got older. He doesn't moan if I wear jeans anymore. Like he doesn't. Yeah, he's not really on it.
Like
but
that.
he does still try every now and again. My mum's very laid back.
Laid back.
Yeah, don't forget my mom's Irish, so.
I didn't know that as well. I thought,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you say your mum's Irish, and
Yeah.
what country is your dad from?
Palestine.
Wow, what a beautiful mix.
Yeah,
man.
so my dad's Palestinian but raised in Egypt.
Yeah.
And my mum's Irish, raised in Newcastle, so. Crazy.
Completely, two different worlds came together and just made a beautiful child, man. Jeez. Right now, before we move on, my guy, yeah, because I like spinning things around. Would you have any question for her? Anything? No. Put you on the spot, just organically. Anything, bro. Any question for from obviously the vibe you've been getting from her so far.
It's kind of funny because you were talking about what the comedy scene is like now and how it's sort of changing. What would you actually like to see? So, like, let's say
question.
10 years from now, what do you think the ideal comedy scene would be?
Say whatever you want, man. If people don't like it, just don't come, and that's it. That's it.
Even in terms of like shows and how, I mean, it's funny to see improv disappear, and I really liked improv, but it's sort of really gone now. But and like how social media has really changed how it all is. What do you think it would be like? Do you think it's going to be more skittish? Do you think we're going to have to rely on set structured scenes and?
I think that people will probably